Welcome back to Access Middle East. We're live in Riyadh. Saudi Arabia is betting big on entertainment and sports, bringing big-ticket names from boxing and MMA into the kingdom. The Professional Fighters League, a rising challenger to the UFC, just launched a Middle East league last year, backed by a $100 million investment from Surge, the sports investment arm of the kingdom's public investment fund. Well, I stepped into the ring with 17-year-old Zamzam Al Hammadi, the first female Emirati MMA fighter to sign a contract with the PFL. She spoke about how the region's attitudes towards women in physical competition is modernizing at a rapid pace. Listen to this.
The PFL have really changed the mindset, especially in the Middle East. Like after they signed with Hatan al-Saif in Saudi Arabia, it's encouraged all the Middle East countries to start to showcase their own athletes. So after that, after Hatan, it's me, the first Emirati female to sign. It really encouraged my country to start like, okay, showcase, we have a female fighter here, and we want her to showcase the country and PFL. And as like for me, PFL is really a global industry that everyone is aiming for, and I'm happy that I signed with them. And after I signed, they even signed with another Saudi girl, her name I think Ita, and also an Kuwaitian girl also. So it's like it encouraged all the Middle East, and for sure even the African region, as in Morocco, Egypt, to like get and showcase their athletes. So for us, it's really like helped me, like especially in the country, it's really helped.
And as you say, this is really opening up doors for women and girls who are interested in participating in these sports, where in this part of the world, they haven't necessarily had those opportunities, right?
Yeah, like especially there's some female fighters who like doing it without anyone knowing. So after the PFL just came and started to put its own impact on the sport, it's really like give the confidence to the female fighters especially to showcase who they are, to just come and start to get their spots in PFL.
And how does it feel to be doing this inside a country like Saudi Arabia, which is also on its own transformation journey right now?
It really means a lot. Like for me, it's right time for me, but we're having like similar culture. And like, as you know, the culture here is so hard, or let's say, the mindset is so against the female to be into it. But after like the female just come and showcase, like not only the Middle East, even from other countries. Like at first they saw the European champions such as Mackenzie Dillon or other females. So they'd be like, So after that, the Middle East female fighter, they start, okay, we want to be like them. Then we started to come here. And PFL had its own run, to be honest, to just give the short way or shortcut. To just come and, okay, you have a female fighter who wants to showcase her skills, or do you want to display her onto a global stage? We are here. We are here to support. So that really encouraged us as a female fighter to just go in and give the fight and get the win, and to let all the world know who we are.
I also spoke to the CEO of the Professional Fighters League, John Martin.
If you look at there's about 700 million MMA fans around the world. Approximately 85% of them come from outside of the United States. So the world's a pretty big place. So several years ago, the management team there said, we're gonna start to set up little international leagues that are more regional in nature. That means they're gonna go and identify, promote, nurture regional talent, and provide local fighters with a pathway to eventually fulfill their dreams, possibly becoming a world champion. So Saudi Surge is our largest investor. They're part of the PIF, and they showed and expressed an interest in us starting a JV league here in this region. We've held events. By the end of this year, we will probably have held about 10 events in Saudi. And then we've also held events in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. We have a league in the continent of Africa. We have a league in Europe. And we're in discussions and evaluating other expansion plans, places like Asia and Latin America, and possibly even New Zealand, Australia.
How has the league been received in this part of the world?
It's been received extremely well. I think we're very, very proud. It's only 2 years old. The first tournament that was held was in 2024. And we've already got some really bright, up-and-coming young stars, and that's exciting. And but this is a more nascent market, so it's kind of fun that we're introducing somewhat mixed martial arts to this area and doing it in a professional way. So the reception has been quite positive.
When I say the words Saudi Vision 2030, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, we're part of that. And I think what we're doing and where PFL fits into that is, Saudi is really defining a new age of sport and culture and economic prosperity. And so for our joint venture with Surge, which is called PFL MENA, where we have the opportunity, like I said, to source local fighters, bring direct opportunities to the region through sponsorships and other businesses, and reach fans. And one of the things I also really like about it, which I know is important to Surge, is that PFL is very gender inclusive. We have men fighters, women fighters. Some of our early young stars are actually women. I mean, it's fantastic. So it's a very simple sport to understand, and I look forward to seeing the region continue to grow in terms of its embracing of MMA.